Hey, it's Paul with 360 Durango. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving break and really enjoyed your time away. Got some rest and relaxation and an opportunity to be grateful for all the blessings that you got going on in your lives. I know it was good for me. Just wanted to briefly reintroduce what it is that we're doing here. This is the second vNewsletter from 360 Durango. We're just sending it out to our clients only. And so if you'd like to see more about what this is all about, just check last week's vNewsletter for our initial one. By the way, we've got a survey that we'd like for you to fill out just because we want to make sure that we're actually making this a meaningful time. Just a couple minutes whenever you can get a chance to check it out. There's going to be a power hour this week on the 1st. That'll be Thursday at 8 o'clock here at the 813 Main Avenue 360 Durango office. We're going to go into more detail, but just to give you a little bit of information about millennials, why do we care? Well, according to a study that the Pew Research Center did back in 2015, that was actually the year, 2015, that millennials overtook baby boomers in terms of population. So now the millennial generation is actually greater in number than baby boomers. Surprisingly enough, would you believe that 2017 is the year that that millennial demographic will overtake baby boomers in another category, spending power. Imagine that. So these young people, young professionals, I'm 34 years old, class of 2000, I am the beginning of the millennial generation. Going back all the way now until the people that are graduating from college and high school. This is a large generation, and now we've got the spending power to boot. So we got to think about these folks. Well, what can we tell you about them in just a few minutes? We're pretty individualistic. We grew up with computers. That's really changed how we think. I was using a computer, hitting the space bar on Oregon Trail, like when I was in 2nd grade. And so we view these devices, whether it's a tablet or a smartphone, as a tool to find the answer for whatever our problem might be these days. We view the world through our technology, through our devices, because our brains have actually been wired to process through things that way. So the way that we think is very differently than generations before us. I didn't get my first cell phone until I was in college, and the reason I did was for business reasons. But the big thing is that now I couldn't live without it. I can't run the business without this thing. The way that I communicate with people, I still prefer a phone call over a text message or an email, but a lot of people aren't like that. Did you know that over half of millennials actually make a purchase every day through their smartphone? Think of that. So that millennial generation, again, we're very individualistic. We view the world through devices like this. We're constantly looking to be inspired, whether it's visually or with some sort of inspirational reason to connect with whatever service or product you're offering to us. We do not like to be manipulated because we know that we can find what we believe the truth to be in something like this. So in a lot of our vNewsletters, we are going to try to work and unpack this millennial mindset for the years to come. We hope you have a great day and look forward to having the opportunity to visit with you soon. Hope to see you on the Power Hour this Thursday, 8 o'clock, 360 Durango. Be sure to take our survey and let us know what you'd like to hear from these little segments. Thanks. Have a great day. Darn, what would you call them? Well, not whippersnappers, but what's the word for the crybabies we've seen in college lately? Like everybody's like, oh, like entitlement, like all this kind of stuff. But there's a lot that have a lot on the ball, and we should probably cut all this stuff out. Yeah.
You're hurting my heart.